Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and I have awesome news. We have great news. This is a very positive video because Blizzard has stepped up in a way that I did not think, at least not this quickly, would happen. They responded today about a situation going on in the Hearthstone world that was really important to a lot of people, and I think they've seen that. If you're not aware of what I'm talking about, just a few days ago, we made a video talking about the blind community effectively being locked out of Hearthstone. They have been able to play Hearthstone due to the work of Guidedev. He basically created on his own software and updated it constantly for every major Hearthstone patch to allow players, visually impaired players, to continuously play Hearthstone. However, it's a one-man job, and it became too much, and he made a post. We went over this in the video just a few days ago if you want to take a look at that. But basically, yeah, like he felt his quality of work was diminishing. He couldn't keep up all of it by himself. He was really torn up about it. It's something he's really proud of and wanted to keep, putting into the game and all of that, but basically was hoping that maybe Blizzard could step up and take over and get accessibility into Hearthstone, but he hadn't heard anything. These efforts have been going on for over a year now to try and get them to take it over. We also had a video just like a couple months ago about how he went on vacation and basically blind players were unable to play Hearthstone for a couple of weeks, like a month, because every time the game is patched, it needs to be updated or else they are unable to play. So he made this post. It was a very big deal, and people like Super Blind Man, who's a pretty prominent blind content creator, basically started to really rally behind getting this, this movement, getting accessibility into Hearthstone. There's this amazing community that's been built. It's just the impact of just being able to play is just so great. And I've got to personally know so many amazing people, including Super Blind Man, that's like, are we really going to just lock hundreds and hundreds or thousands of players out because we don't want to put the resources in accessibility? So he created a petition. There's actually two petitions going around, but there's this one which has already amassed over almost 2,000 signatures. The other one was like over 1,000 and got some buzz. Our video on it got some attention. The subreddit, there's plenty of threads on the subreddit really putting pressure on Blizzard, and we're like, well, let's see what happens. And would you know it, just a few days later, it really started becoming a big deal like last Friday, Saturday. Well, it's what, Wednesday? No, it's Tuesday as this has gone live. Blizzard responded. This was posted by Nikki Crenshaw, who's a senior researcher at the Warcraft franchise. But she said, we know there's been a lot of questions from the blind and low visibility community around Guidedev's recent post on the future of HearthstoneAccess. We hope this answers some questions for now and look forward to when we can share more. And they have this whole blog post, and we'll just go over it. It's good stuff. It's good. Like, it's going to take time, but it's good stuff. So it says, hello all. Some of you might be familiar with HearthstoneAccess, a wonderful third-party accessibility mod that's been a great way for the blind and low vision players to play Hearthstone. We've been in constant communication with Guidedev, its developer, and have implemented measures to make development of the mod easier. We're big fans of their work. Also been working on improvements to Hearthstone's native accessibility with the aim of complementing the functionality that HearthstoneAccess provided. For example, the combination of Hearthstone's music, sound effects, character dialogue, and tavern ambiance, the voice murmurs in the background, can conflict with the audibility of screen reading software trying to convey the state of the game. We know there may be a number of reasons why a player might want to adjust these different channels independently, whether that's needing to focus on particular noises, finding certain sounds distracting, or simply preferring a different audio balance than what is default. In a patch after March of Lich King launches, we're adding expanded audio settings to support separate volume controls for each of these, along with an option for mono sound. So they're already like putting little things into the game to make it better, but ultimately without the Guidedev's accessibility mod, it's kind of moot. But we continue. With Hearthstone Access mod support ending, we have made the decision to shift our work in this area. Instead of working on accessibility features that complement Hearthstone Access, we'll be exploring what it will take to implement native accessibility features that allow for our blind and low vision community to get back into the game. We're incredibly appreciative of everything that Guidedev has done for our community, and we're very excited to continue expanding our game's accessibility. A project of this magnitude and importance will take time to complete. We're very sorry to our friends and players who won't have access to Hearthstone during this time. If you have any further accessibility feedback, you can contact us at accessibilityblizzard.com. That feedback is sent directly to the game teams, and while we can't reply to all messages we receive, they help us prioritize our development so that we're working on what matters most to our players. Once again, thank you to Guidedev and to all our players in the blind and low vision communities. We've been encouraged by so many players coming together to show their support for this issue, and look forward to sharing more details with you once we have them. So they are planning on basically what a lot of us have been asking, is for them to take over the accessibility from Guidedev and implement it themselves. It's going to take time. These things don't happen overnight, even for a massive company like Blizzard. It's a big game, but the cool thing about this is if Blizzard is taking it over themselves and they're implementing it themselves, then there's a good shot that for like a lot of blind players, they're not able to play a lot of the other modes. Like I think it's only like standard and I believe Battlegrounds. Maybe they could implement like accessibility into Duels, for instance, or Mercenaries, something like that, right? Like they could expand upon it if they can get a good grasp on it. And people in the community were ecstatic. I gotta just shout out again, Super Blind Men. Oh my God, we won. This is unbelievable. And he added me, so thank you for that. That means a ton. He said, this is the power we have as gamers and as people. We can really make things happen. No, seriously, we really can. And this is proof. Never doubt what your voice is capable of. This is why I choose to speak up when speaking up can do good. Thank you for all those who signed those petitions. Thank you to the voices that aided us along the way. No Hands Gamer, Zeddy, Mark, and others. Thank you. You amplify this cause, and that means you're a part of the success. Thank you. I am so indescribably happy to know that the community of the Hearthstone dev team don't want us to leave. They want us to stay, and while we'll have to go on a bit of a vacation while it all gets sorted, we will be back. Yes, we did it. So they're ecstatic. It's amazing to see. I'm so freaking happy for them. I'm hoping this process won't take like years or like months upon months. You know, they are, you know, it is their word, but they're not going to be saying this without really committing. And they've acted so quickly, so fast. I mean, you got messages like from Nick Decktech Weiss, who's on the team. We all win. There are people who are, there are people internally who very passionately support these type of initiatives as well. Thanks for the nudge and being a part of the community. And even on my posts where I shared our video, did 800 likes. People really got behind it on Twitter. Space Prez, another dev on the team, wanted to respond to this, but had to keep it under wraps until now. Know that lots of us care about this. So there's a lot of passionate people on the Blizzard team, and we all, everybody, I want to just thank everybody, whether you were a viewer that liked the video, that shared it, whether you signed a petition, whether you posted something on the subreddit, whether you did anything to help spread the message, whether you work for Blizzard and you fought, get this movement going, whether you're one of the players, blind players involved, anybody, this is a huge community effort. Blizzard, players, everybody. This is everybody, and I can't wait. I really hope it's sooner than later that we're all kind of reunited and can start playing again together and all get mad over salty stuff or whatever, you know, classic Zeddy. Gotta look at the salt side of it, but it's just awesome to see. And yeah, I had to share that and give kudos to Blizzard for that. And even like PC Gamer has already made an article covering it, so it's like it's getting good attention, and that's awesome. It's all good news, and let's hope that it's implemented sooner than later. We'll have our reviews and all that stuff later today. Bunch more cards, but I had to get this out there. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.